Adnan, Chetan, Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anoop, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Jay Prakash, Mohsin, Mufi, Preeti, Priya, Ajit, Tosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Vel Kumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mohammed, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batul, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Pompne, Riya, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amir. Well, congratulations, Muhammad, Sai, Parita, Nabil, Chitra, Talaj, Harsh, congratulations, Manish, Amar, Adirul, Palisa, Aslam, Atif, Grace, Greg, Matt, Sachin, Kamal, Bashkar, Rohit, Package, Vikshit, Vyas, Saurabh, Siddhartha, Nadir, Tariq, Venkat, Tohari, Chimze, Mansoor, Rehana, Vijay, Vishal, Arjun, Asad, Ilyas, and Khan. Congratulations, Anthony, Arvind, Hassan, Wasim, Mangesh, Raj, Akbar, Parna, Sankalp, Vishay, Ishwari, Afzal, Vivek, Hasib, Hamid, Leesh, Pallavi, Anam, Faisal, Burhan, Hussain, Mateen, Pandey, Syed, Khalid, Munif, Hassan, Gupta, Asha, Ajay, Iken, Pooja, Talha, Vijay, Amjad, Joffrey, Hassan, Sujit, Amit, Bibi, Raju, Pawan, Umar, Rahman, Venkatesh, Ahmed, Gupta, Sheesh, Mary, Sean, Jamal, Tulsi Das, Anan, Mohsin, Nadeem, Ali, Isam, Kawais, Azim, Mansoor, Shakil, Keria, Hassan, Riaz Hussain, Betty, Pradeep, Meena, Asma, Durga, Sharif, Ali Al Baluch. Congratulations, my friend. Salman, Subata, Hassan, Mohsin, Manik, Christopher, Jangir, Vinay, Hamas, Mohammad Shafiq, Naveen, Dariksa, Fiaz, Prashant, Ilyas, Dhamvir, Niju, Abraham, Srinivas, Sundela, Nabil Ahmed, Naveed, Bilal, Sidra Ali, Shaji, Ubaid Babar, Cody Rizwan, Bas, Imran, Vivek, Rajiv, Rao, Ishtaq, Fazan, Rahil, Nisar, Umar, Aj, Sandeep, Shiraz, Tino, Usama, Keaton, Komal, Shivani, Sulaiman, Sada Anand, Selvam, Ajay, Sabir, Uzair, Surinder, Pradeep, Amir, Mohit, Waqas, Nidhi, Umar, Usman, Sandeep, Amit, Abu Tahir, Naveen, Arshad, Muhammad, Vivek, Yaya, Suzishan, Furqan, Gajendra, Nagraj, Naseema, Sagar, Muhammad, Zaina, Hussain, Rashmi, Neha, Faisal, Ali, Al Ajmi, Ahmad, Numan, Alam, Vijay, Sarnaya, Savannah, Muhammad, Zakka, Zakir. Congratulations, Sadima, Seher, Azeb, Samir, Ifi, Talal, Ahmad, Umar, Usman, Malik, Azeb, Waqas, Priya, Rafi, Saira, Saswati, Saurabh, Sashwani, Tewaz, Srikant, Fran, Jandar Duo, Francis, Abdul, Muhammad, Umar, Abhishek, Abhilash, Abrar, Farhan, Lata, Nidhi, Ibrahim, Vinod, Faisal, Amir Inam, Abdul Aziz, Iken, Akmal, Azan, Basil, Garima, Kevin, Padma, Sajid, Sajid, Walid, Chetali, Annamika, Zarna, Sudeep, Naveen, Mojdev, Naveed. Congratulations, Atif, Chakra, Hassan, Nadeem, Abid Patel, Aditi, Shubhashish, Suresh, Umair, Rafiul, Gulam, Sham Babu, Deepak, Caroline, Linwin, Sheetal, Alvin, Odindra, Prashant, Abrar, Ali Khan with Ram, Vidya. Talha, Basad, Rashid, Madhavan, Asas Gurjeet, Rishu, Datta, Saban, Azim, Mangesh, Mudassir, Pradeep, Sidra Ali, man. Congratulations. Suhail, Amul, Tehseen, Nabil, Atif, Zia, Nithya, Shah, Muhammad, Shakil Umar, Atul Ahmed, Sar, Mr. Awad, E. Shruti, Salman, Khalid John, Sayyid Satyasnaik, Wasi Sayyid, Suhail, Sham Sinha, Ajit Iqbal, Vivek. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil. Less than 3 years. Hi guys, good to have you everybody here. So first of all, thank you for joining the coaching call. And this coaching call will be very interesting. We will be diving into challenging questions of PMP, long challenging questions, and these question answers are built on exam content outline. So Tosif just message he can't see anything. Guys, can you see me or can you hear me? Things of those nature. If yes, let me know. Would love to see that if it is working for you or not. Okay, so we are solving these question answers and we have reached till 175 last time, and we will be taking it from there. So if you have any question, anything regarding PMP, feel free to ask. I will be more than happy to answer you. Today is a great day. Four students cleared. Four students cleared, and I'm so happy for them. Every single person who has cleared the PMP. I'm glad how they did it and how they worked into that way. Now it's their success story that we looked into that, but what I'm more interested is in your success journey. Their success journey is done, right? Hasib, he cleared from Pakistan, and then Faisal Zahir cleared, and Abid Hayat cleared, Hanif cleared. But now what I want to say is that I need your success journey, all of you. You are in my premium program, you are not in my premium program, whatever your story is. I really want that this year, if you are studying for PMP, you end at a positive note. You cleared PMP, and that will be something that I will be more than happy, delighted to see that. Whenever we are solving a PMP question, I always recommend use 7-step formula. One of the heart and soul of 7-step formula is elimination technique, right? Always go with the elimination technique so that you can understand in the best possible way. Whenever you are solving the question answers, go into the elimination technique. I read in book that negotiation cannot be led by project manager. Can you explain a bit, because you told negotiations can be led by the by project manager. First of all, PMP exam is not based on PMBOK. Kamran Nadeem, you should understand that PMP exam is not based on PMBOK, right? PMP exam is based on exam content outline. So if you are my student, I have shared the content to you. That is more than important. I never ask any of my student to read PMBOK, so that confuses me why you are even reading that book in the first place. Secondly, coming to the point, project manager can take part in, should do all the negotiation, even in the procurement. But when it comes to the procurement, okay, what I said in procurement, he does not deal the payment part. That's what I said. Kamran, that's what I told in my coaching calls, in my class. When it comes to the payment part in the procurement, there is a negotiation of scope, project manager does it. There's a negotiation of quality, project manager does it. There's a negotiation of other things, project manager does it. Anything else, like project manager does it. But when it comes to money part, that is not the job of project manager. Okay, Kamran, is it clear? Maheen is saying my voice is not clear. Guys, let me know if you hear my voice or is there any problem in my voice. Okay, yes, about what? Kamran, yes, about what? Yeah, guys, whatever the questions you have, put those questions. Love to answer your question, answer whatever the questions you have. Then we have some challenging question, long questions, simple questions, combination of all, right? So these are today are based on more of a exam content outline. I will be going through the exam content outline as we move towards that. For everyone, what is exam content outline? Let me also explain that. So exam content outline is something on which PMP exam is based off. Okay, this is exam. You can go on Google and just put PMP ECO. Okay, exam content, and the exam content outline will appear. 42% of the exam is based on the people base, 50% of the exam is based on the process, and 8% on business environment, right? That's basically how your exam is oriented. And if we go to where the hell are images? If we go and if we see the scorecards, you see, this is the scorecard. Where is the, yeah, people. This is basically the scorecard of Faisal Zahir. People, process, and business environment. These are the three domains that the exam will be checking. The exam is not based on percentage. The exam is more based on this qualitative base. In this line, if we talk about this line, okay, on this line, you should be on the green part, light green part, okay. or at least proper green part. So this the exam is okay. So when we go to the exam content outline, people, process, business environment, these are the tasks: manage conflict, lead a team, support team performance, right? Empower the team member and the stakeholders, ensure team members are trained, build a team, remove the impediments, blocks, negotiate agreement, collaborate with the stakeholders, build a shared understanding, etc., etc. These are the exam content outline. Actually, I'm gonna ask you, please read the exam content outline one time. Okay, I'm gonna share it with you also. Read the exam content one time, and if something is not clear, do ask, because exam content outline, everything we all, although we have covered, but just to read it one time. If something you read that does not make sense to you, so do let me know. That's important. Okay, so let's go back to that. I see I had a question here. Yeah, can you please elaborate difference between the quality management plan and requirement management plan? So requirement management plan is a plan that talks about the requirement of entire product, projects and operation. Okay, requirement management plan talks about how the requirement of entire project and product should be handled, right? The entire requirements part is covered into it. uh, we collect the requirement using various tools and techniques. We collect the requirement and we put it into the requirement traceability metrics and requirement documentation. Okay, requirement traceability metrics, uh, and requirement documentation. So that is basically requirement traceability metrics and requirement documentation. That is the job of the requirement management plan. All the requirements for project and product are there. When we talk about quality management plan talks about only quality requirements. Are we meeting the quality requirements or not? That is the purpose of quality management plan. I would say all the plans when we talk about the requirements, what we need, the requirement management plan is more detailed. It has more information, more things, right? The quality management plan only talks about quality requirements, okay, and the standards and the cost of quality, right? These are the things that is covered there. I hope that makes sense to everybody. If you have any other question, shoot me. Would love to answer whatever the questions you have. I have 2 3 hours booked for this coaching call. I want to add value. Whatever the things you have, first I want to answer those, and then we'll go to the question answers real. Okay. Okay, Shima, it's clear to you. That's good, sister. Naveed, good to have. Very important thing, like all the students, if I say in this week we have 4 3 almost 15 students who cleared in this week. So I want to share this thing, that 4 topic hold the key to your PMP exam: stakeholder, communication, team, and agile. And if you can control stakeholder, communication, team, and agile, we will be able to clear the exam. Okay, these 4 topics are very critical, very important for your PMP exam: stakeholder, communication, team, and agile. Okay, the people domain. Okay, let's go with the question answers now. I don't see any other question, but along the way, if you have any other question, feel free to ask. I'm here for you. Guys, give you a justification. Why do you think this answer is right or wrong? And I'm gonna request you all 50 people are watching that please do like this video and so that it can go into the algorithm of YouTube. Give me the justification. Why do you think this is the right answer? So we have B, C, D as an answers. I need your justification. Why do you think a patent answer is right or wrong, so that we can actually uh, have a proper justification for that answer. Okay. The question says which approach would be most effective in building a cohesive and high performance team, right? Like, what is the most important thing in building a high performance team? You are assembling a project team for a new high profile project. The project requires innovative solution and collaboration from innovative, that is the thing, and collaboration from considering the need for creativity, innovation, collaboration, and blend of skills. Which approach would be used? So we need some kind of approach where creativity can be held, where we can work in design the team into that way. Select a team based on their technical expertise and past. No, we don't need a team based on the past performance. Yes, we want to get a high performance team. We want to improve our best team, but we need creativity also, which A is not in the answer. A will be eliminated. Designer team composition, diversity in skills, professional background, personality type, facilitating creative problem solving and innovation. B is a very strong candidate for the right answer because it does give most of the things that are needed in your answer, right? Prioritize the selection of team members who have previously worked together. No, we don't need, we are here for creativity. I see mind map talks is saying C, right? But this does not give what we need information on that thing. The question categorically says that we need a skills based on creativity and things like that. Okay, Faisal Varez saying B, Saad saying D. I'm coming to D, B, D, B, D. Conduct of our interviews with the potential member to assess their commitment. No, we are not here looking for to set the vision and collaborate. Every question need to be dealt with the requirements in the question, and in this question the requirement is creativity, collaboration, combination of skills, right? So that is only answered in the D option, on the B option, beta. Okay, D is eliminated, C is eliminated, A is eliminated. So this is a very important question for all of us, that whenever we are solving a question, whenever there's a question and we need to solve it, we need to look into that what are the things that we looked into that. Okay, what are the things we are needed, what are the things being asked for a pattern question. Yes, maybe the other things are right for a certain thing, but not for this question. Every single question need to be dealt accordingly. For this question, patent, we will go with the B beta as the right answer. expert, A, B. Keeping in the mind budget constraint, A, D, A, A. Okay. So again, it's a long question. We'll read the last line. We'll identify the keywords, what are the most critical points here, and then we'll solve the question. How would you ensure that your team members and relevant stakeholders are trained in this technology, considering the limited project timeline and budget? So the timeline is limited, the budget is limited. Okay. You have identified a gap in your project team's competencies. Their competencies has a certain gap, right? That is the keyword. Skills. Competencies is a fancy word for skills to a new technology that is critical for the project success. Now, some skills are needed which are not, they don't have it. And now we want to provide those skills, we want to train them, and we don't have money. Okay. Time is a constraint and money is a constraint. Develop an in-house training program. Okay, good. It saves time, it saves money. A is good. But let's go with the B. Arrange for an external vendor to provide an intensive hands-on training. We don't have money and this will waste time. Okay. Veera, I need your justification for D. Okay. And Liaquat, also I need your justification for D. Ikra, I need your justification for A. You are not writing down that justification. Faisal Badaj, I need a justification for A. So open this also for you. A looks good. I recommend self-study through online courses offering. This will waste a lot of time. We have a limited timeline and budget. Delegate the responsibility of the learning to few key team members who will then train the rest of the team to disseminate knowledge efficiency. D is also a good option. Both A and D are strong candidate. Okay. So mind mapping, how you are saying B, brother? The question categorically says that money is the problem, right? So how you are hiring and time is a problem. So external vendor, you are wasting money. Intensive training, you are wasting time for that. How you are saying mind mapping B? Okay, develop an in-house customized led by a team member proficient in the new technology, supplemented by online resources to minimize cost. Here is a very important thing, difference between A and D option. Here, delegate the responsibility of learning technology to few key who will train the rest on. Now, D look like a very good option. It look like a very good option, but it does not take care of cost. The two problems that were mentioned in the question, cost and time. Cost and time. It, first of all, delegating can take more time, right? Few team members, they learn and then they train other team members. This can take more time. First thing. Secondly, it does not talk about the cost. This talks about the cost, that we are minimizing the cost as well as time. So A is the right answer. A is the right answer. Guys, give you a justification. Na? Guys, I need justification. I need justification here. Why do you think a certain answer is right? B, C, B, C, B and D, but B is more. So D we can decline A. G, what will be your answer here? Again, a long question, a lengthy question here. How would you navigate this situation to retain the team member? Okay, we need to retain a team member. Okay, and ensured continued progress. We want to continue the progress without compromising legal and culture standards. Okay, so we want to retain the team member. The conflict is there, and we don't want to have a problem regarding cultures or customs. So let's go with the question. In a multinational project, you face a significant challenge due to varying labor laws. Now you see this, when you are multinational companies, you always have different labor laws. Like for example, if you are working in Saudi, a Friday is a holiday, but if you are working in European countries, there are time issues, overtime issues, like all those things. Culture, then there's a culture difference always. And of course, members expectation of work life balance. Like I don't believe in work life balance, but there are people who want to work 40 hours or 45 hours, whatever they work, and they want to have a balance. I say as long as I'm not sleeping, I want to work. So whatever is, everybody has a work life balance definition. Mid project, a key team member from the region, from a region with stringent labor laws, threatening to leave due to perceived balance, which could derail critical timelines. So how I can do that? Renegotiate deadlines with stakeholders to accommodate more flexible condition. Okay, but not a good thing. Implement a tailor flexible working arrangement for the members team member involving remote work, adjusted without altering the. Okay, not a bad option. Not a bad option. B, I don't think so. B is a bad option. Okay, conduct a series of a culture sensitivity. Okay, here we go with the culture sensitivity and compliance workshop, aiming to foster understanding and adjust the project management approach to align with the diverse expectations. Propose a temporary role adjustment to reduce their. Okay, so A and D is eliminated, right? Let's see what answers we have here. Okay, team members threaten, so not need to implement right away. Okay, so C, as it will build stakeholder expectations of a different regional laws. Okay, tailoring required to align with the project requirement. Okay, C, culture sensitivity. Okay, mind mapping why your B is Liakatsa why B. Okay, so C, conducting a series of workshop to the team. Incorrect adjustment cannot offered. Okay, okay, to conduct knowledge perceived keyword tailored approach, work life balance, solve main concern. Okay, so very good question. Both B and C look like a right answer. But the thing is there, if we look at the question, but the question is there, a key team member, we cannot lose him. He has a problem here that we need to manage that problem. Okay, conduct a series of a culture sensitivity and workshop aiming to foster understanding and adjust. It's a very generalized solution. Okay, we need to make a solution that will be acceptable under these circumstances. The team member does not leave, the work is done under these circumstances. This is something that the PMI actually love. You will even see that a lot in the exam, a flexible approach, a tailored approach in which we can provide hybrid approach including remote work and adjusted responsibility. But we are not changing the plan or things like that. So the approach here, this question is more like a foggy environment. We are working here to find a solution for a team member who is going to leave, right? I am not here to work for the entire team here or things. The problem is how you navigate this situation. What situation is? Situation is one team member and he's a key team member. He needs a problem. That problems need to be solved. That is the problem. Don't get lost into the long question. Try to identify what is the problem in the question. And that's what we have here. B is the right answer. Okay. B is the right answer. Final verdict. (178) C. Okay. Guys, I would request you one more time, please like the video. Everyone who is watching, I would request you to please like the video. C. Mine saying D because it encourage innovation and members can make decision. Okay, D. Ankit as it's all membership. So B because remote work available. Mind map again saying C. Palaguru is saying C. B. Okay, let's see. Which approach would be most effective in navigating an organizational behavior and enhancing team autonomy? So we are looking to see how we can navigate through the organizational barriers and how we can actually enhance the team autonomy. Okay, you are managing a project with a significant innovation potential. There's a potential that it can increase innovation with a significant innovation potential. However, a team innovation efforts are hindered by a rigid, what is the problem here? Rigid organizational culture and a hierarchical decision making process. To empower your team and encourage innovation. To empower your team and encourage innovation, which approach would be most effective in navigating organizational barriers and enhancing team autonomy? So what we are looking here, we want to empower our team, we want to encourage innovation, and we need to look into that how we can handle those cultural barriers and things of those nature. Okay. Develop a parallel structure that operate outside the organizational hierarchy, allowing for a rapid and innovation within team. Okay. Negotiate with the senior manager for a sandbox environment where team can experiment and innovate with fewer restriction, presenting successful outcomes to justify greater autonomy. Guys, what is sandbox environment? Anyone can put in the chat box. What is sandbox environment? Facilitate a series of innovative workshops with the team members and key stakeholders to collectively identify organizational process that inhabit. You are here working against organizational cultures. How you can do that? Implement with team granting members autonomy. How you are working? Guys, what is sandboxing? Virtual space. So there's an important term. Okay. You can see such terms in the exam, right? Few terms used here or there. So sandboxing is such kind of environment in which you can say there's an environment parallel to that environment. We can make an experiment where if something bad happens, that mistake is not transferred to the environment. This environment is used a lot in research and development, and you can say where you want to test, make a minimum viable product and see how the effect of that will not affect another environment. Have you seen in the movies where they are testing virus and they are saying they are trying to kill the virus in a where people are wearing space suits and things like that so that the things does not go outside, right? They are working on that controlled environment where you can work into that and where you can perform. So sandboxing is an important thing. Understanding of that isolated environment is critical. So with sandboxing is a secure isolated testing environment where applications will be developed. Sandboxing virtual space. Okay, isolated virtual space. Yeah, so all the purpose of this environment is to look into that how the entire thing can play it, how the entire things can support us. So let's say there's a rigid culture and you want to show the person that the culture, that this way is better, right? What would you do? I want to show with them, okay, I want to show with them how we can improve the systems. I want to show them how we can improve a system in a way that can help them, right? That is the way here, okay. It will facilitate team autonomy, but you cannot do that now if the organizational culture is uh, challenging, is a rigid culture. You cannot decentralize decision model, you cannot implement it. They have a hierarchical decision model. How you can just do that? Guys, cultures are not changed in that way so easily. You take baby steps, and that is what the baby step is talking. First do that, work into that, and then present that way. B is the right answer. You need to separate yourself, your problems along the way, and work into that way. B is the right answer. B for beta. You guys give your justification, please. Okay, so what do we have here? A, D, A intensive training program. D, Kamran saying A, Veera is saying B, Shima is saying A. Shima, why A? What's your justification for A? For those people who haven't liked the video, please, I'm gonna request you kindly like the video. The question that ensure all parties proficient. Okay. So, which strategy would best ensure that all parties are proficient in the technology without, the question says, delaying the project? So we cannot delay the project. That's what the question says. Your project requires the adoption of a new complex technology, and that technology is unfamiliar to most team members. Okay, it is unfamiliar to most team members and some key stakeholders. Okay, yeah, we are working in a new technology and working to that. Given the steep learning curve and the ambitious timeline, the timeline is small, which strategy would be useful? So we are trying to find out a strategy where we can quickly do the things in the minimum possible time, right? Organize an accelerated intensive training program delivered by external expert. The money is not a problem, by the way. Followed by weekly assessment to upscale the team. Okay, rapidly. A is a good option, not bad. B, leverage a train the trainer approach where a small group of quick learners are intensively trained, then ask with the team facilitating knowledge transferred within the tight deadline. Okay, B is not a bad thing. Implement a blended approach where a combination of self-paced learning, no, that will self-paced learning can cause a problem. Secure a temporary team of external proficient consultant with the technology to work alongside providing the on-job training, ensuring milestones are met. D option is also good. Okay, but it does not work into like if we talk about A and D, D, A is better than D. Okay, now let's go with the question. Organize an accelerated intensive training program followed by a assessment to rapidly upscale the team and stakeholders. So let's see in the question, everyone needs the training or few of them? Your project requires the adoption of a new complex technology unfamiliar to most team members, most, and some key stakeholders. So what would we do? Organize an accelerated intensive training program followed by weekly progress assessment to upskill the team members and the stakeholders. Yeah, that is okay. That is okay. That is a better option. But the thing is that if we go with the option, if we look at the options, how the option worked into that way, I'm gonna go with the A option. A is better than B. You see, A is a right option. B is also a right option. But it is gonna take time. Few people train, then they train other, then the other, then the other. So A, you get a trainer, the training is there, the people come there, and then making sure that those people actually learn. I'm doing a weekly assessment into that. So that is kind of a system where people can actually learn quickly. That's what we do. A is the best answer. It was a good question, very good question. G, what answer do we have here? I know, I'm getting students' messages that today's coaching call is very heavy. Yeah, that's my purpose here. That to make sure that you are so prepared when you go to the exam, you are ready for that. C, Saddam, Sadeep, follow the sun methodology. Okay, so let's see. With your project team distributed across several time zones, engagement and productivity began to wane. Excreted by the virtual team collaboration, what strategy would you employ to maximize engagement and productivity among virtual members, considering the complexities of cross time zone collaboration? Okay, so now what is the problem here? If we look into that, with your project team distributed across several times, so people are distributed across different here, let's say some in India, some in US, some in Australia, some in Singapore, right? Productivity is decreasing, accelerated by the challenge of virtual collaboration. Of course, if you are at different time zone, it is a virtual collaboration. What strategy would you employ? Now you have to give some strategy that you want to engage and productivity among virtual team member, considering the complexity of that. Okay, good. Implement a 24 or follow the model where tasks are passed across the time zone to maximize the productivity and ensure that not a bad option. I don't like that option a lot, but it's still not a bad option. Establish a digital co-working space that simulate physical environment. Good. Using virtual reality technology. Good. To enhance that interaction and collaboration. Not a bad option at all. Okay. A flexible working policy that allows team member to choose their working hours, coupled with mandatory. Now that's a very beautiful thing. Like you are giving them few hours they need to do and few hours they don't need to do. I really love the C option. Like from A, B, and C, I like the C more. Right? Develop a custom gamified platform that incentivizes blah 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 blah. This is not a good option. Okay, many people looking at the follow the sun model. What does follow the sun model means? I see many people are giving A as an answer. What is a follow the sun model mean here? What is follow the sun model means? 24/7. We are not providing here approach. We are not talking here about the approach that you need to provide a customer services, right? When you have some kind of a customer services, it makes sense to use the follow the sun model. Are we providing a custom support here? Custom service support here? Guys, are we providing a customer services support here? Tell me. Are we providing a custom service support here? No. Like we are not providing a, like for example, I have facilitator in India, in Pakistan, and I am here. So like for example, 24/7, whenever you ask the question, there is somebody to provide that. That is a sport that is called follow the sun model. But here, that is not the problem here. That is actually, we are looking for productivity. Yes, Saddam, 100% right. Yes, Ikra, we are not following that. We are looking for a model where we can overlap. And what, like this coaching call, I have identified the time, this coaching call, this time, when people in Gulf, entire Gulf, even in Saudi Arabia, they reach home. People in India, it's not too late. People in Pakistan, it's not too late. This is something I try to have a co-working time. But again, the challenge is that right now in Singapore, I have few students from Singapore. It's 12 a.m. in Singapore. In Australia, what time is it? I guess it will be 3 to 4 a.m. Something like that in Australia. Let's see what's time in Sydney right now. Like two students joined yesterday. Time in Australia. Yeah, 4 a.m. in Australia. Right now it's 4 a.m. So even that's why I do EST coaching call. That's why I do EST coaching call. I I basically introduced stuff flexible. You will get the recording of the training material if you miss, and then a core or the coaching call is at this time. So this is the right answer. C is the right answer. Very, very beautiful question. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, for students in Canada, Mahin, it is in between working hours. That's why for student in Canada and US, I made a special EST coaching call. Special EST coaching call for them. 100% you are right. B, B, A, B. Okay. You are leading a highly specialized project that requires intricate knowledge sharing and collaboration from diverse fields, each with their own jargons and conceptual framework. How would you facilitate a shared understanding among them to make sure a seamless integration and contribute effectively? So we could have a database built, glossary, something like that. The purpose of glossary is there. Initiate a cross pairing team members from different specialty. Like how many people would you do? There are multiple people. How many people you would have a one-to-one session, Asma? Asma Elias and Arun, how many people you will have a one-to-one session? Let's there are 10 experts you will get. Like this will be too much, right? That will be challenging. Create expert exchange workshop where team members conduct interactive session. That's a good option. Better than A is B. Develop a comprehensive dynamic A repository accessible, incorporating exception and expert. Why not C, guys? I don't see C as an answer. Why are you not putting C as an answer? Organize a series of team building poster. Or why not C as an answer? I want to know your justification. Why not C? Why not C, guys? Very well done. That I really love the answer what Maheen has put it here. I did not select C because the question stated that project requires collaboration between the expert and self-directed knowledge is not collaboration. Good job. We have to uh, data available but not according the not interactive. Okay, better than repository. Yes, great job. Yes, B is the right answer, guys. B for beta is the right answer here. B is the right answer. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, C, 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 B, A, C, B. Okay, you are in the negotiation phase with multiple stakeholders who have conflicting interest regarding the project scope and resources. The project's success hinges on reaching a consensus that satisfies to all parties while staying with the predefined constraint. Okay, so the constraint or success is basically consensus that all parties while staying with the predefined constraint. Scope, schedule, cost. What approach would you take to navigate this negotiation and ensure a favorable outcome for the project? Prioritize stakeholder interest based on over the project, focusing on negotiation. Most influential. What about remaining people? Compromise. Good. That's a good answer. Adopt a competitive. No. B is the right answer here. B is. This next question will take about the changes. Okay. B, C, sorry, B. Okay. B, B, B. Basma, you are saying A. Why? Why you are saying A? Okay, G. How would you manage this situation to make an informed decision regarding the proposed changes? Midway through your project, a stakeholder proposes a significant change that could enhance the value but risk exceeding the timeline. The team is divided on the change feasibility and is acceptance could alter the project success substantially. How would you manage this situation to make an informed decision regarding the proposed change? Now, I want to make an informed decision, conduct a cost benefit analysis for sure, consult with the team. Okay, very good option. Initiate on to the proposed change, aiming to reach a consensus through a demo. How you guys are saying B? Aslam, Asma, how you guys are saying B are right? Initiate a stakeholder meeting to facilitate. Why? Why do I need their buy-in here? Why do I need a democratic voting? It's a change. I need to do impact analysis, scope, schedule, cost, and that's it. And then consult it. No, no. How you are putting B answers here? Arun, why you are doing like we need to get the impact analysis here? It's a easy question. Are you guys tired? It looks like it was an easy question here. Straightforward, A is the right answer. We do an impact analysis and we go for the answer. How the changes should be handled? Tell me. How all the changes should be handled? How all the changes should be handled? We do impact analysis and we get it approved. So why it should be different? Guys, this was an easy question here. I know some hard questions were there, but this was not among them. A was the right answer. Okay, so next question. You are managing a project that is critically under-resourced halfway through its timeline, threatening its quality and delivery state. Stakeholders are resistant to increasing the budget and the team is already stretched thin. With innovative approach, could you employ the manage the budget and resource effectively? Reevaluate the scope. Okay. Introduce a resource optimization technique. Yes. Leverage. No. B would be the right answer. Easy peasy. You see, even if the questions are very hard, the good part do come. Okay, so what do we have here? 185D. Guys, I don't see your justification in the chat box. Your project is at a critical juncture when emerging risk that could jeopardize its success. This risk include technological failures, regulatory changes, and key personnel turnover. Okay, some risks are there. As the project manager, how would you develop a comprehensive plan, conduct a thorough risk identification? Okay, good. Develop a both in term of budget. Okay, B is not bad. Employ a qualitative integrated. Why I would do that? Veera, why are you choosing DER, integrated risk management software that facilitate? What is this? This is just a made up fancy words here, right? Employ a qualitative risk approach. How I can do qualitative approach without identifying risk? Guys, first I identify the risk. What is the process here? First I identify the risk. Then I analyze the risk. Then I prioritize the risk. And then I made a plan for them. This is the risk management process. This is just some foggy fancy words. Which Veera you have selected it? I don't know what. Like we discussed this on Tuesday coaching call. Like the question is towards right side, you are moving towards left side. I need your justification, Veera, in the chat box. Why you are selecting DER? And I need the mock from Veera. From now on, the mock you do, I need the 4 option justification, not just one. Send me a detailed root cause analysis. I'm going to look at that. Your answers as like very interesting. No C, A is the right answer. Mine, yes, A. Jadi, why would you go for Abu Khan? Same for go for you. Jadi, why would you go for C? Yaar? No. A is the answer. No, we don't know the risk. These are the risks that can happen, and this is nothing. This is just a useless things to confuse you. Okay. Near the completion of a critical phase of your project, you realize that there is a significant rise of knowledge loss due to upcoming member rotation. The loss could impact continuity and future project. Okay. What strategy would you implement to ensure effective knowledge transfer? Establish a comprehensive documentation. Yes, A looks like a right answer. Series of without how to ensure the critical knowledge is transferred. A is the right answer. A looks like the right answer. Okay. So the purpose of today's coaching call was I I deliberately made this question as the most challenging question. So no matter what the exam brought you, you are equipped, you are better worked for clearing the exam. You see, today four students cleared the exam. Out of four, three students said the exam was very easy. Right? To be very true, they said that the exam was very easy. But one student said that the exam was challenging. So we never know. We never know how your we never know how your exam is going to be turned out, right? But we know that if we prepare for the challenging part, if we prepare for the best part, we will be able to clear the exam. And that is what my mantra is. That's why I bring the challenging question today for you so that you will be able to cater no matter what comes in the exam, right? No matter what comes in the exam, you will be able to do. Guys, my program is starting on next Friday. One is Friday tomorrow on 15th of November. If you know someone who can help, please tell them. Okay. If you haven't taken the training or have taken the training from somewhere else and not sure how to clear it, this program is designed in a way. If you give 4 hours to me starting from today, I'll make sure that you become PMP by 15th of December. If you give 2 hours, we are targeting 31st of December. So a very important batch for those who are targeting this year. Okay. Very important batch for those who are targeting this year. You see, every single thing that you need to pass in the PMP exam, it will be provided into that. I am PMI authorized training partner, right? I am PMI authorized training partner. So you will get those 35 videos. I can actually show you. I love this thing now. You are with me. I can show you. So if you go to PMI directory, you put my organization name, not in the United States. Everywhere. Here comes my direction. You click my website and my beautiful website is open, right? So this is registered directly on PMI website. Okay. So you will get the 35 PDUs that are needed for PMP. That is for sure. The class start on 15th, 16th, 17th, 22, 23, 24. That becomes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is 7 p.m. UAE time to 1 a.m. That becomes 10 a.m. EST to 4 p.m. Okay, every single thing that you need in order to pass in the PMP, I'll provide you. This is the best training program. No one has ever done such training program that we do. But even that, I don't stop here. I don't talk about the training program. This is like $2,000 PDUs, all those things. But what I talk about is training that you join plus the next 2 month coaching. This is something that I want to work with you. I'll give you a roadmap that works for you, a customized roadmap that best suit your requirement. For example, if you want to give 4 hours, I'm gonna make a roadmap for you. If you want to give 2 hours, I'm gonna make a roadmap for you. If you want to give 1 hour, a roadmap will be there. Depending upon your time, depending upon your learning style, depending upon how you want to proceed with it. Every single thing for you according to your roadmap. This is a priceless thing. I cannot put in any money on that. But the most important thing in my program, no matter what roadmap is, unless there is no follow-up system, unless there is nobody who is holding your hand, there is nobody who is working with you, making sure you stay on the right direction, the roadmap is not gonna work. My follow-up system stays there to hold your hand and make sure you crosses the line. A very important thing, my follow-up system. If when we do this for organization, we charge up to $10,000, but that is the part of the program. Then this is one of the coaching call. We do not 3, actually 4 coaching calls. If we just join the coaching calls, it is $2,500. But all the coaching calls plus Tuesday premium coaching call, very, very important. Saturday 6, or last week we did 180 question answers, 6-hour coaching call. You will get that. It's the part of the program. You will get my PMP community, the best community ever made for the PMI world. It's better than any PMI chapter. It's better than anything that ever anyone has done that. The PMP community, and you don't just end the community. Once you become PMP, you are transferred to the certified PMP group to make sure that community helps you. Okay. Then this community, you become the life part, but 90 days for sure. You get the best simulator in the market, the simulator that works for you, the simulator that defines how you can study, the best simulator that is available in the market. I'll give you my simulator. Like, it has so many mocks, as many as you needed. And then, in addition to that, a lot of mocks. You can buy this simulator for $350, but there are then mocks which are not on the simulator. Like the 180 mocks we use on Saturday coaching call, the ATP mocks, the overall mocks, these are not on the simulator. You only get it when you join the program. And you see, after this live session, I'm gonna call 2 of my students. Those 2 have exam tomorrow. I already gave them the tips a lot. I'm gonna have a final call with them to discuss with them how they can become PMP, how they can prepare the PMP. All these things, every single thing under the circumstances for these students. This is not, if I go with the cost, that this entire thing becomes more than $20,000, but it is only $699. And they also offer installments, the entire program. You enroll, you have a call with me, we work together, and you become PMP. $699 and plus exam fees, depending upon your location, whatever your exam fees is. I can go on. Mohsin cleared, Hasib cleared, Abbas cleared, Raja cleared, Vivek cleared, Arun cleared, Divya cleared, Ahmad, Neeraj, Abdul Mateen, Akin cleared, right? Smriti, a working mom, cleared. Mateen cleared. Minam cleared. Saqib from US. Minhas. Jawad. Vishal from India. Usman, Alina, Trisor cleared. Arif from Oman. Nimra. Ibrahim. Amir Shahzad. Zafar. Today Zafar friend even cleared. Imran. Bilal. Like I can go on. Harpreet from UAE, Arif from Oman, Shahid from Pakistan, Kaisar from KSA, Vigneshwar from Australia, Faisal from UAE, Shams from Saudi Arabia and India, his person, Kunal from Canada, Sheikh Shafiq from Pakistan, Ashok from India, Vishal from India, Ahmad, Ram from India, Astan from Canada, Anam from Pakistan, Zahid, Akhtar, Manasa, Kavita. Like I can go on. But the bottom line is here. Unless you don't make a decision to clear, unless you don't make a decision to join, I cannot help you. You need to enroll in the program so that I can make sure you become certified. That is the bottom line in my program. I'm gonna make sure you become certified PMP, right? I'm gonna make sure that you become PMP. Aisha Musarat is saying 100%, sir, many institutes fail in what you do. Not they fail in, they don't do that. If you go to any organization, I'm not even talking about the training. Yes, I am the best PMP trainer in the world. My success card speaks for it. But it's not about that. I am talking about after training, the coaching system, the follow-up system, the customized roadmap. Every single thing that you need for PMP, I'll provide you. Every single thing that you need for the PMP, we will provide you. So if you want to become PMP, ping me and we'll make sure you become PMP. Thank you very much for joining for the coaching call. And if you are my premium student, see you on Saturday coaching call at Zoom. We'll do 6-hour coaching call. See you. Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Sat Sri Akal. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Bye-bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have come to me. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually, like I'm kind of like really
And
trembling.
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.
So